Good day, physics fans. This is Mr. Russo for Honors Physics, maybe even AP, and this is the instructional video on using video analysis within Logger Pro, the software version. All right, so first get a video of your intended event in some fashion. For honors and for the velocity lab, I am going to give you the video, and here it is. This will be posted in Google Classroom, so you will all be analyzing the same video to reduce systematic error. Okay, so we will be truly evaluating what does the tool behave like for each class is 24, and I'll throw my values up there too. All right. So the Logger Pro program will not reach into your phone or your camera to get the video, so my suggestion, put it somewhere on the desktop where you can find it, like I have. All right, here we go. Open Logger Pro. Then I go to Insert, Movie. I'm going to, where is it? There it is, Desktop. Velocity video. Open. There we go. I have my velocity video, and that's what Logger Pro does for you. And here we go. So this is inside the old Dover High School. And so important, if you are making your own video, that you put something in the background, or the foreground in this case, that you can measure. A meter stick is convenient because you know exactly how long it is, 1 meter. I could use floor tiles, right, because I can see those. I could use the width of the cabinet door, but that's the very first thing I need to do is turn on these tools, enable, disable video analysis. So turn on the tools, and I notice over here that I have this nice toolbar. First thing we're going to do is mark on the ruler, which says set scale. That is what enables this whole program to know the distance. So I have to teach it the distance. So I just click on one end of the ruler, meter stick, whatever the thing is that you're using, hold and drag. This might take you a few attempts, and just be as careful as possible. Whoa, I went a little far. There we go. And then it says, what is this? You tell it. Well, it defaults to 1 meter, so I just go, that is 1 meter. If I use the 2 meter stick, I'd write 2 meters. If I use the floor tile, I would say 12 inches or whatever it is in meters. All right, so now it has a scale set. I can either just click the play button or work more efficiently and just grab the cursor and drag it. And now here I see the car coming onto the screen, right? And so that saves you a lot of time waiting for the car to show up. All right. Then, next thing for me to do is go up here and add point. So you need to find a point on the car that's repeatable. What I noticed on my trial run with this is that between the frames, and the frame rate for this is 0.05 of a second, is just a little bit small. So what I can do is alternate between, it's very easy to see either the headlight or one of the hubcaps, right? And so I'm just going to place a point, and then the movie indexes forward 1 frame. So it's kind of hard to do that, so I'm going to do alternating, right? And I'm just going to ignore my Y velocity, or the blue line, right? You'll see that in a minute when I'm done. So I'm just going to click on the front corner of the flag. It indexes forward. I'm going to switch back, drop one in the center of the hubcap, back to the top, hubcap, flag, hubcap, flag, and do this for a while. My suggestion, right, is it'll settle out a little bit the more data you do, so I would try to go the whole meter. You only have to do this once, so let's just do that. I'm just going to go a half a meter because I don't really want you to be that bored. And I don't even know if I'm going to make a whole half meter, but I'm trying to be as careful as possible, right? Because I am trying to be accurate and precise. Oh, there's those vocab words again. Wish he'd stop saying those. All right, so I think that's enough data. Okay, so now I can take my screen and just minimize it, put it over here. Oh, look at that. I've got a nice set of something going on. So I'm noticing my y velocity. If I come over now and look at the left-hand side of the screen, my y velocity keeps alternating, right? But really what I'm interested in is that set of red dots, the x velocity, right? So that's giving me my position versus time graph. So I'm like, well, I just create. So does this remind you of one of the other methods you used? Hopefully you're thinking dot timer. If not, oh well. And so now I can go Analyze, click down here to Linear Fit, and it's asking me, do I want to do X or Y? Well, we've already discussed. We want to do the X. Boom. Oh, look at that. It does all the work for me. Oh, my picture's in the wrong spot. Wouldn't you know it? I'll just move it. Look at that. It threw down a line of best fit for me. And there it is. The slope of that line is 0.3902 meters per second. There we go. That's how you use video analysis. That is the magic number. That is how fast I think that car is going with my trial. I would report it to the 4 significant figures, and we'll have a discussion and clean it up in class, because I know that video analysis, the information about what are this reportable significant figures for video analysis, and it's the least precise instrument in this case was my camera, and so you have a reference page that'll tell you. But we'll discuss that in class. So I'll take my 0.3902 meters per second, and I'll put that in the group data, and I have done my duty. All right, questions? Bring them up in class. That's it, folks. Hope that was fun and educational.